Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. We praise you, O God, we acclaim you as Lord. The glorious company of apostles praise you. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to St. Matthew. As Jesus passed by, he saw a man named Matthew sitting at the customs post. He said to him, "Follow me." And he got up and followed him. And while he was at table in his house, many tax collectors and sinners came and sat with Jesus and his disciples. The Pharisees saw this and said to his disciples, "Why does your teacher eat with tax collectors and sinners?" He heard this and said, "Those who are well do not need a physician, but the sick do. Go and learn the meaning of the words, 'I desire mercy, not sacrifice.' I did not come to call the righteous, but sinners." The Gospel of the Lord. I have always been intrigued by this gospel. Do you know what sort of person Matthew was? He wouldn't be here this morning prior to Jesus speaking to him. He was a thief. And he was not living a godly life. Oh, he was Jewish. But he was not living according to the law. He was one of those people that you would point to and you would whisper about. You wanted nothing to do with them. Couldn't be trusted. And Jesus walks by the custom post, sees him, and says to him simply, "Matthew, follow me." And in an instant, he leaves everything. Now, that doesn't say so much about Matthew as it says about Jesus. About the power of God to reveal himself in an instant to anybody. And in that instant, Matthew came face to face with the truth. Now, it is true to say that once we come face to face with that kind of truth, that we have to make the decision of what we're going to do with it. And Matthew chose to act on it. And because he did, his life changed forever. And not only did Matthew's life change, but Matthew invited Jesus to his home and invited other tax collectors and other sinners. And as a result of their encounter with Christ, it can be speculated that many, some, most changed as well. I'm one of those people. There was a time in my life, okay, if you knew my sins, okay, you would not say that I'm fit to be your pastor. Oh, trust me, I have company. Plenty of company. Their message goes out to all the world. What message? Strive to preserve the unity of the Spirit through the bond of peace. If ever we need to hear that message, it is right now. We are so divided. We see everything through the filter and prism of politics. It is sickening. We are not Republicans or Democrats. We are sons of the Father. And I can say that with authority because there is one body and one Spirit. All were called to the one hope because there was one Lord, one faith, one baptism, one God and Father of all, who is over all and through all and in all. That's the message. I read a story yesterday about a man who was a billionaire who gave away his entire fortune. He's broke. If I were a billionaire, that would be the message that I would go broke on. I would spend it putting up all kinds of billboards or what have you, flag. I mean, it probably would be torn down a lot. But that's the truth. That's the truth that Matthew came to know and to accept in Jesus Christ. And this is what we have to preach, and it is what we have to live. We have to stop seeing each other in the manner that the world tells us of who we are, and we have to begin to see each other in how Christ sees us. There is much that hangs in the balance right now, my brothers and sisters. But the greatest thing that hangs in the balance is what it means to be a human person, our dignity.